Hey Libra, how are y'all, my freedom fighters? I missed you so much, as y'all know. I hope you missed me back. I've been gone for a month. Usually I'm not gone that long. So we're back to our normally scheduled program, okay? Won't be leaving you like that during this period of time. What the hell do I mean by this period of time? Not just September, but we got something that's about to come about, y'all. Mars retrograde. Doom, 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 doom. People hate retrogrades. I love them. If you have been following me for a while on this channel, you will know something about Sand love the transits of the planet. I mean, I love them. I get so excited. I love stuff like this. And this one in particular happens every 2 years, you guys. And it's long. It'll last from 10 to 11 weeks. So if you're the type that has a really good memory, which a lot of Libras are, go back to June 26th through August, like 27th or so of 2018. Think about some choices that you made and how they played out coming into 2019, because that's going to affect you in the same way. So at least you can be ahead of it. Usually, I do a quick intro and I'll go straight into let's get into it. But this time, I'm asking y'all to bear with me, Libra. Don't you dare click out this video. Listen what I got to say. Now just bear with me. Just bear with me, and I promise you, we're going to get into September. I just want to give y'all some pointers about this retrograde, okay? And how special I feel it is. Libra, this retrograde affects you in a certain house. You're probably like, what fucking house? My house? Who house? Your house? I'm talking about the house in your birth chart. Now, guess what? It affects all of us in different houses, okay? But for you in particular, it affects the 7th house and 7th house issues. You don't have to have any planets in the 7th house. It's just those issues that this will be affecting, okay? What is the 7th house and what does it represent? The 7th house is about one-on-one relationships and negotiation, which is something y'all are so amazing at. So for this to be affecting y'all and it's a retrograde, don't panic, okay? Just hear me out, like I said. Libra, these are some things I want you to look out for during this period of time, and to kind of like work on pent-up anger or frustration when it comes to delays or setbacks or any endings that occur during this time. Take things in stride, okay? Don't make any new decisions like jumping into something new. It's time to revisit some stuff. It's time to take a break. You may be feeling tired during this retrograde. You've probably been feeling it already. The post period started on July the 25th. When Mars is retrograde, the planet of war, we feel tired. Our ambition is low. We're not as enthusiastic about stuff. We even have low sex drives. It's a thing. So think on that type of energy and how it affects you. Either way, here are some pointers about 7th house issues that you may deal with or you may encounter or you may not. But just in case, I want to put it out there. Libra, like I said, this is one-on-one relationships. You may decide to end a relationship during this time. You will also be kind of exploring issues with your anger and communication and how it has affected you in relationships, or how it's affecting you now with one-on-one relationships or negotiations. You may, like I said, want to end something, it come to a stall, like a relationship could kind of cool off, okay? Or you may just decide to end it, like I said. You're also going to be dealing with like obsessive thoughts and intense feelings for your person, or your person may do this to you, okay? So that's the thing. Communication with your partner may become difficult, or it may lessen. So you could be talking every day, all day, and then all of a sudden, Libra, you just stop replying to their texts. Like, I'll deal with that later. Remember, low enthusiasm, just low everything. And it could be because it's something you need to explore, all right? Okay, now that I said that, and I told you all these great things, I want you to remember something about this retrograde. Like I said, I think it's special, but you don't have to. But take heed to whatever you do during this period of time up until November the 13th. Because when it goes direct, it's going to retrace its steps. And it's retracing its steps all the way through the beginning of January, you guys. Whatever you do now, you will be taken with you into 2021. So these endings and these things, just focus in on pent-up anger and frustration, any passive aggressiveness from you or people around you. This is a time to not kind of let that stuff get to you. This is a period of introspection, okay? Now, let's get into it. If you are new here, I do my spreads. I guess maybe y'all see it differently from other people. It works for me, and I hope it works for you. And I also hope that by the end of this video, the fact that I'm posting it so late, you'll feel like I was worth the wait. All right? So starting out, I always use the Soul's Journey Oracle deck. And what I do with this is I pull overall energy. It could be something you can focus on, or maybe what you're thinking about, or the theme for your month, okay? Which is September. Then I clarify 4 areas of your life: personal, love life, your work life, and your family life. All right, Libra? Okay. If you're still here, let's go. Your journey card, Soul's Journey, information you need is failure. Okay? Failure reads, I understand that a mistake is an opportunity to learn. And of course, y'all know that. Y'all the most diplomatic, balanced people I know. Out of the people in the zodiac, you guys usually do things with intention. So, let's get into it. I always pre-shuffle the decks. Okay? So, for personal, what do we have for Libra? You have the 6 of Swords in reverse. Okay? Then for love, we have the 7 of Cups. For your work life, we have the Hermit in reverse. And for your family life, we have the Ace of Swords in reverse. At the bottom of this deck, we have the 10 of Swords. This bottom of the deck for me is kind of just an influence. All right? So, 10 of Swords. That's about going through a lot of stuff. We all know that. So basically, Libra, like I said, we're dealing with one-on-one relationships. Swords, which is the air element, represents you. So some type of hurt is what you'll be dealing with during September, or processing. Okay? Some constant backstabbing and betrayal, and you're tired. It's kind of like when somebody has done so much to you that when they keep doing stuff, you're not even surprised though. It doesn't even bother you no more. You're like, oh, you doing something again? Okay. Oh, you cheated again? Okay. Oh, you were disrespectful again? That's your thing. You're doing that now. You're not pushing back. That's what that 10 of Swords energy is for me. So either way. Now, personal for you is what will mainly be on your mind outside of these other important areas of your life. You got your work life, you got your love life, you got your family life. But what will be running laps through your mind, Libra? We got some 6 of Swords energy in reverse here. Is there something you can't leave? Now, first card is the King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay? It's like a financial drain. Okay? And it doesn't have to be a person, but as an influence, yeah. Ace of Cups. 2 of Cups in reverse. And then we have the 4 of Cups. All right, Libra. Now, because this is your reading, I'm going to speak as if this is you that's doing this, and this is you that this is happening to. You know your key players. I don't. Place yourself where you fall. I appreciate that. All right. So, 6 of Swords in reverse, something you can't leave, but you want to. You want to go towards something else. You don't want to stay within the situation, and your mind is on not being able to leave. You're in something that is codependent in a sense. You could be financially tied with someone. You guys could be on a lease together. I feel like whatever this is a committed relationship. Something that used to be loving, very nurturing. And now that has turned upside down, and it could have just came from nowhere. It could have just happened out of nowhere. It was a loving offer in the beginning. You guys could have been friends in the beginning. But now you're staying because of financial reasons. And you do have love for this person, or whatever it is. You have love for them, but you don't want to remain in the relationship. You don't want to remain in the same space as this person. You want to go along so you can heal. So there's a Libra out there that's trying to heal. And like I said, your person could be trying to get away from you. But like I said, I think it's a Libra out there trying to heal. And it's hard to do right now because of finances. You're tied to this person that you want to get away from, even though you love them. You had love for them. You are so disinterested. Y'all probably in the house, like it's probably just on that level of roommate status now. Y'all could even be sleeping in separate bedrooms if this is a couple that's living together. If you are not living with someone, you're just thinking to yourself, I don't want to be tied up financially with you anymore. The only thing keeping you there, Libra, is finances. And your person knows it. So throughout the month of September, you're thinking about how this relationship failed. And you're thinking about your part in it. You're thinking about their part in it. Okay? Now, your personal space has already started out with a one-on-one relationship. And it's also already speaking on a negotiation because you want out, but finances are involved. Okay? Especially doing right now with the pandemic. It's hard. I get that. Right? So this energy makes sense. Love life. We got the 7 of Cups. You got a lot of cups here. Okay? You could be dealing with a water sign. All right? For personal, with that King of Pentacles in reverse, you could be dealing with a Taurus or a Virgo or Capricorn. You could actually be living with that person. That's probably the person you're financially dependent on. Don't know, just calling it out. The signs don't mean anything. It's just a feeling for me, okay? Like I said, love life, you got the 7 of Cups. You got a lot of choices, or either your person does. We got that 10 of Cups here, wanting to get to that point in your life where you are completely satisfied, happy, have everything you want, you, your children. Then we got the 8 of Pentacles here. And this situation was supposed to be that you're trying to get to it. Page of Wands. And then the Page of Pentacles. All right, Libra. You're sitting here and your situation for September is you're thinking on emotional stuff. You have choices that you want to make in your love life as it relates to, like I said, your personal mind space. You want to move forward. You want to do a lot of different things, and they're all pulling at your heartstrings because you know that you want to be happy. That's all you wanted to begin with. And now you're in a situation that you no longer want to work on. You don't want to work on it. You don't want to rebuild it. You just want to leave it right there and go towards your 10 of Cups, okay? You're waiting for an opportunity, though. You're waiting for something to break open for you financially, and you are very passionate about leaving. Right now, you're in those planning stages. There's a Libra that's sitting here like, this is where I want to move. This is where I want to go. Probably why that other person right in the house with you. I feel like if this is the ending of a relationship, whoever I'm pulling on, your person already knows that this is ending. And you do too. You don't feel like it was fair. It wasn't balanced, okay? And you're just waiting on a financial message. You're waiting on something to come towards you to let you know you can leave. You got a lot of emotional choices weighing on you, whether to stay or whether to go. All you do know is that it was supposed to be happy, but now it's not even worth working on. Libra, for your work life, we have the Hermit in reverse. What are you not seeing? Is there an issue with inner work here? Or maybe you're just doing things to keep you busy. Let's clarify. I could be wrong. First card out is the Wheel of Fortune. Something working out in your favor if you can do some introspection during this period of time. King of Cups, being very emotionally unavailable. Not processing it within your emotions. Maybe looking at this situation as, how do I go about just not feeling and still getting what I want from my work life? You could be an entrepreneur. You could be working for a company right now. You could be out of work. Either way, you're looking at it as I'm waiting for something to come, and something will come. You just have to do that work. You got the Page of Cups in reverse, and we have the World in reverse. You're in a cycle that continues to repeat itself when it comes to your work life. Maybe you continue to go into the same type of profession back to back. You may be doing something to get jobs that isn't working anymore, and you're refusing to see that. Maybe it's time to go a different direction to get what you want. The problem here is that you have to tap in and look within and say, what do you really want to do? The first feeling I got when I started pulling these cards was there's a Libra out there, or Libras out there, that literally are just working for the money. You're not emotionally fulfilled. You know, you present yourself as being very happy. People at your job probably think you love it there, and you probably dreaded the whole drive there. You probably count down on the clock, but nobody knows it because you diligently get your work done. You do what you're supposed to do. You meet your demands. If you're a person that has your own business, your customers may believe that this is your life's work, But in reality, this is how you make money. You just happen to have a talent and you're using it. But you're not tapping in to your full potential here when it comes to your work life and career. There is something here that you really want to do and you need to revisit. I don't know what it is, Libra. Either it's a time to go back to the drawing board and rework what you're currently doing to get that emotional fulfillment from it. But the only way that you'll be able to get out of this cycle of unhappiness is to do some inner work, to figure out what it is that will really make you happy instead of what will make you money, okay? Now for family life, we have the Ace of Swords in reverse, lacking some clarity here, which makes sense, you know? Family life, for me, also represents those people you deem as family, friends and stuff like that. Five of Cups, King of Wands, Two of Swords in reverse, Three of Cups in reverse. Libra, you know what's going on at your home. You know what's going on at home. And this lack of clarity is because you don't know everything that's going on. And I feel like this home life relates to whoever your person is, whoever you've been in a commitment with in a relationship. Because the Ace of Swords being in reverse, that's you in reverse. That's you, Libra. You are the one that's not seeing it. I don't think you really want any more clarity. There probably has been enough hurt here. You're thinking about, if I knew, and I feel like if I know anything else, it would just, it's one of those type of things, feelings that I can't even express words for. It's a heaviness on my chest. It's like just not seeing it. You have just put up a block to the stuff that's going on around you. And you have some regret around it. You are your person at home. Whoever this is about, like I said, it could be friendships too. Something in a relationship that's one-on-one, you have decided to just put some blinders on about it because you know all you need to know to move forward. You're trying to be present. You're trying to move forward with some type of intention, but this person doesn't know you bought all the plans you have. They know you're unhappy, but they don't know how unhappy you are. You're so unhappy that your mind is looking at a whole nother direction of where to go. You're not even thinking about investing here financially. You're not investing anymore with your love and passionately or anything. You have no enthusiasm for it. Your enthusiasm and drive is coming from something that you see on the horizon, but it doesn't include this person. At home, there could be this really heavy feeling of, like, you know, tension, but peaceful tension, if that makes sense. Not the kind you can cut with a knife, but the kind that you know is present and there's nothing you can do about it except for wait it out, okay? And the Two of Swords being here in reverse is you had to make a difficult choice here. You know you had to, because you just didn't see how this could be saved. And you know that there was some underhanded stuff going on. I got a Three of Cups here in reverse, and I don't like seeing that like that. Somebody here could have issues with addictions. Or they could have issues where when they go out and party or meet up with groups of people, if they get alcohol or something in them, they do things that are very disrespectful to their relationships with others. So it could be a person, like say your partner goes out with their friends, they hang out, they drink, and they could just love attention. This could be an attention whore person you're dealing with as a partner. Or it could be you, Libra. Like I said, you know where you fall. So say we got an attention whore partner, and they like to go out and celebrate with their friends, but when they get drunk, not just celebrate with their friends, they cheat. And it could be in an emotional cheating way. They present themselves as if they're single when they actually have a commitment. And this is why you had to make a difficult choice. Literally, you could make the choice. This person's actions made the choice for you, Libra. So during the month of September, your personal space is going to be on your one-on-one relationships, negotiating away. Even if you're negotiating with yourself, should I stay, should I go, weighing the pros and cons here like Libras do, balancing out your scales. Just be careful of the decisions you make. If prior to July 25th you already knew this was the ending, you should go forward with it, okay? But if you just started feeling like this in July, at the end of July, you started thinking, I don't want this no more, play this out through November. Okay, give yourself a chance to work on different areas of your life, because it seems like you've already decided to not see any more of what's in front of you, because you probably were already researching, paying attention to what your person was doing, investigating their behinds, and then you found out stuff that didn't sit well with you. Or like I said, it could be vice versa. Libra, like I said, I'm gonna come back with an update during this period of time. But for right now, this is where we stand. And I'm asking that you continue to be emotionally mature about this situation. Continue to know what you want. Go forward with your choices. Or either if you're making a choice, make it from a place of planning, a place of looking at the bigger picture, instead of reacting based on how your emotions are that particular day. All right, Libra? Now, as usual, I love y'all. I hope you love me back. And I'll see you the next time.